Hello, beautiful lovelies. It's G here with Golden Thread Tarot, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I was not planning on making a video today at all. I was just cleaning my house, getting some things in order. As you guys see behind me on my stove, I had a little herbal, kind of herbal, I almost said herbal bath, a little, like herbal concoction going to kind of clear my space and clear out everything. I was just burning some candles, as you guys see right here. I have a brown grounding candle lit. Um, and I just out of nowhere got really guided to do this message. So today, I am doing this, you could probably tell by the title of the video, is I'm doing connecting with your dragon spirit. So, there are spirits and guides in this that are going to show themselves in this reading, or come forward in this reading, that are very, very serious. I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't at all expecting this. I happened to walk into the room where I was keeping the things that I would be using, this dragon eyes that I was using, and I got so overwhelmingly called to make this video. I was preparing for the video, getting myself dressed and doing things, and the spirits were already coming to me, talking to me, giving me messages, giving me details. It was pretty, not overwhelming, it was pretty intense though. They do still feel very respectful. Of course, I've already said my prayers over everything. I've already done my cleansing of my space. I have my candle going because I got very much so led to have this candle here, because I feel like I will do some candle reading in here. I'm going to push it a little bit to the side, but I don't, it's kind of, the light from it is kind of affecting. It's getting pretty wild. This is a huge flame on this, by the way. So it is really I'm really feeling this. Hello. I'm also feeling like, hello, my fellow fire bitches. I feel like you're out there. Hello, darlings. If you're feeling like getting you some tea and settling down and lighting a candle, please do so. Of course, just pause the video and do what you need to do. I also definitely want to say that this video, which I would normally not like to say things like this, because I do feel like, I think it is important for you to meditate and see what video calls out to you, what video you're led to, what video your intuition calls you to be on. But I want to have this little message beforehand. I'm going to have a pretty long intro to this video. If you can't tell already, that this video is, there's going to be three groups. There are going to be three very specific groups of people who are going to be guided to this, okay? And how you're going to know is that you're going to obviously meditate on it, pick pick your pile, or pick your selection, pick your group, and you are going to find that everything I say resonates. Okay, so I'm sorry, my loves, this is not going to be like a super general reading. I'm really feeling like some really specific details about your life are really going to come out in this, so I'm also feeling guided right now to say that there might be some trigger warning things, or some darker things, some darker shadow work that might come out in this video. So if you guys are not really feeling up to discussing sort of those type of things, maybe today is not the day for the video. Maybe save it on a playlist and come back later. I really feel like there will be three very specific groups of people who will be led to hear. I really feeling like you will resonate with almost everything I say in the video. So if you are not feeling that, normally I would not be guided to say that, but I'm being very guided to say that if you are not resonating with every single thing, you're either not in your right pile, or this video is not for you, my love. It's okay. There are so many videos out there. Check out some of my other videos, or check out some other people's videos. Maybe today is not the day, so just that. I'm being really, really, really led to say that. So we're going to go ahead and pick our piles. I'm going to have several different tarot. I'm going to do some tarot. I'm going to do some angel and oracle guidance. I'm also going to do some Akashic record pulling, maybe a few cards on that. I'm also going to do some division work with some stones. And of course, I'm going to be reading the candle the whole time. And of course, some tarot. So we are going to do our selection. So I know that was a pretty long video. You guys know me. You guys know I like to talk to you guys and just sit down and have a lot to say. So I felt like today's video needed a pretty long intro. So we're going to get right into the pile selection now, my lovelies. All right. So with pile number 1, we're going to have this beautiful green dragon eye. Okay. All right. For pile number 2, we're going to have this absolutely captivating, for me, it feels very fiery and captivating, this kind of orange, red, yellow. It's feeling very lower chakras to me. That's pile number 2. All right. And then pile number 3, the enchanting purple eye. I'm already getting some messages from each of these groups. God, this group feels very peaceful and very intent, very old. All right. I will also have some crystals that match along with this pile, but of course you'll find those crystals in your pile. All right, my loves, now I'm just going to go ahead and get this started and go straight on to my pile 1, which is going to be the green emerald eye. Hello, pile number 1. And here you've chosen the green emerald eye, and you guys' crystal is malachite. Now I've had this crystal sitting on my altar for a while, for a few weeks now. I'm really feeling like you guys in your life right now are really trying to are really concentrating on, 1, your heart chakra, and 2, trying to manifest some good luck, some good, especially in your finances. I'm really feeling like you guys are really trying to pray to your finances, and I'm really feeling like you guys have I'm feeling like your dragon spirit is possibly a black dragon, so you guys might want to research that. I was really led to not do too much research actually about different dragon spirits. I'm really being led to say that's on you guys. The dragon spirits are really leading me to say it's really on you guys to do it, because you're going to get a lot more research out of it than I am. I'm really feeling here too like you guys have really been led by your dragon spirits to do some research on research with your finances, researching about a new career opportunity possibly. All right, so we're going to get into your tarot. Yes, and I'm being led to do the tarot first, so we're going to do a few cards here. Please, Spirit, Dragon Spirit, please lead. Okay. First card out, the Empress. Yes, so you guys are really in your growth. You guys are, oh my gosh, you guys, energy. Thank you. This feels beautiful. You guys are really on your Empress. You're really sitting back. I'm feeling like a lot of you are really being led to not really make a lot of moves right now. I'm also feeling like the Hermit card. You guys are really feeling like you need to kind of sit back and observe and kind of like manifest and let things definitely come to you. So of course you guys, you're really feeling really strong in your feminine energy, and it doesn't matter it doesn't matter if you are a man, a woman, whatever you are, whatever you're being led, you guys are really embracing your feminine Empress energy right now, and you guys are really trying to manifest some good luck, some money, something that may be a possible change in your career. And I'm really feeling like there's a particular dragon spirit that has come to you that is kind of, I'm feeling very much so curling up around your heart, and I'm feeling with some of you it's curling up around your heart chakra, with some of you it's curling up around your root chakras. Ooh, the Ace of Wands. So yes, I feel like you guys are really trying to manifest like a new idea, a new thought process, a new idea. Okay, is that all? Yes. Okay. Ooh, with your King of Cups on the back. You guys are really, yeah, I'm getting that heart chakra. I'm really feeling like, yeah, so this is a really nice, they're balancing here between your masculine and your feminine. Like I feel like if you identify with being a feminine energy right now. You're really sitting back and manifesting a bunch of good luck, a bunch of prosperity, abundance into your life, especially dealing with your money, your finances, like your career, specifically around your career. And I'm hearing spirituality, like maybe you're deciding to combine together your career and your spirituality. And if you are in a masculine energy right now, I'm really feeling like that's what I'm feeling like, right? That's you guys are masculine energies are really working on your heart. So this dragon spirit is really coming forward and telling you guys about your heart, about your emotions, about I'm hearing expressing your emotions. I'm hearing not being afraid of expressing your emotions. Okay. Ooh. So the two cards that came out here is a reverse Queen of Wands and the Star card. Hmm. Okay, with this reverse Queen of Wands, I'm really feeling like some people in the feminine energy, there's a lot of feminine energy, whether you are a man or a woman or whatever you identify as, there's a lot of feminine energy here. Even if you're, like I said, if you're a male, you are definitely stepping into your feminine energy, into your emotions for sure. And with this, like I was saying, I'm sorry, I'm really feeling like there is a possible opportunity or a person. No, it's feeling like an opportunity. There's an opportunity that you were given that you felt like you were way too judgment. Like maybe you jumped way too quickly into being like, no, that's not for me. That career is not for me. No, I can't do that, you know. And I'm really feeling like a lot of you are feeling like I missed that opportunity, you know. However, I think that Spirit really wants you guys to keep your faith, to keep your hope, to understand. Like a lot of you are really trying to sit back and manifest this new beginning, this possibility, this new creative venture, this new idea into your mind. And you guys, you know, I'm feeling like Spirit is really wanting to say, hey, stop being so judgmental. Stop worrying, you know, stop, you know, yes, acknowledge if you were overly judgmental to a specific person. I'm really not feeling like you guys were. I'm really feeling like you guys mostly kept it in your head and you guys were really feeling like, oh, I got given an opportunity. It's like a job opportunity or a possibility for a promotion and you passed over it because you were like, I'm not ready for this. It's not right for me. Maybe you felt like you'd have to move or you'd have to change your locations. And now I'm feeling like a little bit of time has passed, and now you're feeling like you're really being guided to Spirit to understand that you feel like maybe you made a mistake, or maybe you were too quick to judge a particular situation, that you kind of jumped on that and you really misjudged the situation, and now you're kind of, I'm not feeling kicking yourself. I'm feeling like you guys are past the kind of like kicking, like, oh man, it doesn't really feel like you guys, because you have this Empress in the upright here and the Star in the upright, it feels like you guys are keeping hope about the situation alive. And you guys are really seeing that, wow, like, I'm actually really feeling like, you know, I should have taken that opportunity. But I feel like a lot of you feel like it's okay. A lot of you are very much so accepting what happened, accepting that maybe you rejected that opportunity when you did because you weren't financially ready or something. You're feeling a little more sound. You were feeling a little like, oh man, like I really missed out on that. Like, why did I do that? You know, but it really feels like you guys are past that now, and you guys are into the what is meant to come with what is meant to come to me will come to me. As long as I work on my grounding, as long as I work on my heart space, as long as I work on myself. You know, I also feel like there was possibly with this Queen of Wands in reverse, I'm also feeling like there was an opportunity for you to be a teacher or for you to be a guide, or to possibly it was an opportunity, like maybe somebody reached out to you and was like, I'm really interested in you, or I'm really, you know, I really want to start something with you. Maybe somebody like reached out to you and was like, hey, you know, I've been thinking of starting this business, and I've been seeing that you've been thinking about starting this business too. Do you want to do this? And you were kind of like, no, no, that's not really for me. That's not for me. No, I have so much other stuff going on in my life right now. And I'm really not seeing that you did it out of being like, you know, or anything like that. I'm really seeing that you guys legitimately, you know, that um that there were legitimate things going on, but you still felt like you made too big of a snap decision. I'm also feeling like it's also possibly some of you might have gotten a love offer, like an offer from somebody, and here in the deck underneath, you rejected this possibility. And now some of you are kind of looking and feeling, and now you feel like, wow, like maybe it's just a little bit of time has passed and you're like, actually I feel like that person or this opportunity or that job would have been a really good opportunity for me to have grown and to have taken an opportunity to really take someone under my wing, is what I'm hearing. Take someone under my wing and really to be this, and it felt like you kind of rejected that, you know. And now I'm feeling like a lot of you felt like, wow, that could have been a really good possibility for me to kind of let go. Or maybe it was very possible that some of you felt like you really needed to let go of some things before you were ready for this opportunity. And now you guys are feeling in this heart space where your heart is a lot more open, where those swords are shaking out of your heart, and where you're kind of like, I'm feeling like defrosting, you're kind of defrosting, you're kind of thawing out to the possibility of this job or this place or this new place or something, and that you're feeling like, wow, I should have taken this opportunity, but it's okay, because I feel like not that there's something better, but that this opportunity will present itself to you again. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay. And for you guys, I'm really being led to do some Akashic records. So let's pull. Again. Okay. And we're gonna pull some cards for you guys and really figure out what's going on here. Well, I mean, you guys know what's going on here, but what is Spirit really want you guys? Will this opportunity come back? What was the purpose of this opportunity coming into Groupon's life, Spirit? What was the purpose of this opportunity? I'm really feeling like things definitely happen for a reason. I'm seeing the card in here, the Ark of the Covenant, which is about a contract, possible soul contract. It's possible that you had to go through a separation with somebody, or from a job, or from a particular lifestyle that you had. And there are some things in your life that you kind of needed to kind of separate and get right, you know, before this person or this thing could really make, okay, that's enough, could really make, you know, a rebirth in your life. And then as I say that, the birth card pops out, which here, this birth card in this path is in this deck is really it's really reminding me of this Queen of Wands, but it's feeling like, because it laid out here underneath the Queen of Wands, it's really feeling like this other possibility, right? This birth card is about birthing new opportunities, birthing new, yeah, that's what it just feels like, a new opportunity. Like this opportunity is going to come back to you again, and that it will come back to you in a time when you're much more ready for it, and you're going to take this opportunity. I'm feeling like a lot, if some of you are feeling really heavily into this about a business or starting a business or getting a business opportunity that you passed on, you are either, that opportunity will come back to you again, or you are going to take something from this opportunity that you passed on and incorporate it into something that's even better for you than that opportunity was. Oh. For the Helaron, I'm sorry, I don't know how to say that, you guys. The 5, I'm going to look this up in the book because I knew this is a pretty new deck to me. But I'm going to see what I can intuitively get from this, and then I'm going to go back and read out of the book. So with these kind of like ghostly figures here in the back, it feels like, it feels like it's very possible that some of you felt like there were spirit or family members or something that was really coming in here to guide you. This dragon spirit that's coming here has been with you before in the past, and they're coming back here to guide you. And here with this being the 5, I'm really being drawn to the 5 here, which is about changes. So I'm really feeling like this dragon spirit is really here to help you change things that happened in the past. Like, I'm getting a very like Hierophant kind of feeling off of this card, where it was kind of like possibly things in the past, possibly your family, possibly things that your family put into your mind, like your life has to be like this, you have to do this, you have to do that, you can't just, you can't just do this, you can't just start a business, you can't just quit your job and start a business, you can't just do that or do this, and I'm really feeling that the spirits are coming in from your past. Yeah. And commitment in reverse. Yeah. So you guys really felt guided here to turn down this, and here it's laying over this King of Cups, and this, yeah, commitment in reverse is coming in, and it's really telling me, oh, and what is this? And of course, here in the background, what is that? Contract. Isn't that what I was saying? You guys had a soul contract that you're feeling now like, I misjudged the situation and turned down, and now you're really feeling like there's a soul contract that you guys missed. Like, your soul is really feeling like this dragon spirit has come here. I'm really feeling like to give you a little bit of boost, to give you a little bit of luck, to give you a little bit of something that you really needed, that you've been praying for, to help guide you and help bring you closer here to your contract, to your true purpose of birthing something new into your life. Okay, so I'm going to read out of the book for this one. Okay, and also when I opened it up in the book, and I looked here to Gabriel. So it's very possible that some of you have been really feeling like you've been getting like messages or like guided messages to really do this, that you've really been, really feeling guided to, like, angelically guided, spiritually guided. You've been really hearing this voice just kind of almost not nagging you, but almost telling you, hey, you need to work on this, you need to do this. Like, have you forgot about that? Have you forgot about this? Like, it's just something that keeps popping up in your mind over and over again, and you're just like, all right. Okay. Okay. Seen here with spirit and the implements of study and scientific discovery is powerful ascended masters and a wonderful connection to the front to the front of information that the Akashic records holds. Okay. He is the master of research, science, truth, healing, logical mind, concrete knowledge, and spiritual connection. Okay. If you've so been thinking about pursuing an endeavor in these areas, now is the time to start. What did I say, you guys? You guys were really thinking about starting this and doing something, starting a new business, or starting a new something forward, especially with your spirituality, and combining that together. Teaching, yes, feeling like you might have not been listened to a teacher, that you might have not been being and stepping into this teacherly role. Okay? Like the angels and other masters, is always available to you, and receiving this card upright is telling you that his assistance is close at hand. If you are working on a project that requires research, a strong academic approach, and attention to detail, it's full steam ahead. Okay, it's time to open to this master's energy. If you have a job that involves any type of evidence detection and drawing conclusions from that discovery. These types of jobs include scientific research, mediumship, okay, forensic activities, the law, medical testing, and more. These and familiar activities should be on the rise for you now. This is the time to bring a logical approach to all your pursuits. Oh, that's beautiful. All right, you guys, and like I was saying, absolutely push forward. You guys, your soul is trying to help you understand that you walked away to this commitment for a purpose, but it is still in your soul contract. Okay, it is still in your soul contract, and I feel like your dragon spirit is really coming forward to really push you forward to really make you, to open up your heart, to keep you grounded in your root chakra, and to really push you forward and to tell you, you know, step forward into this position. You know, maybe it's not your role, you know, to be the teacher. It's your role to be the student. You know, and you are being given an idea and a frame of mind to do this. Concentrate, you know. And here, and what was I saying? I was saying that I was feeling the hermit vibes from it, right? It's a teacher coming forward to tell you, takes, you know, yes, this little break, that you denied that for a reason. It's time for you to understand why. And maybe it was just for you to understand that, you know, you didn't have the self-confidence in yourself that you should have, you know, but you do now. And your spirit guides are coming forward to tell you, we're here for you. We support you. Okay, I'm going to pull 2 from these. I don't know why I just said 2. I don't have any specific number in mind, but 2 is the number that came out. So we're going to see what comes out for you guys. Angels and ancestors, please come forward and have a message from my pile 1. What should my pile 1 be doing right now? Oh, okay. Medicine guardian. Be open to healing information. Yes, absolutely. So it's very possible that some of you have been being led to become healers or to go into the medical field. I know that that's what this card was talking about as well. It was about research, development, going into the medical field, healing yourself. This spirit guide is here, and with the green, of course, here to help you heal. You entered into a healing period, and it was so important for you to do this. And oh my gosh, yes, I'm feeling such peace too. I'm really feeling like a deep, deep tingling in my heart chakra. I'm really feeling like a lot of you are being guided to open up your heart chakra. Do some heart chakra meditations. Meditate. Wear the color green. I'm hearing like maybe you've been being led to wear the color green and you're not sure because you're like, green's not really even my color. It's your angels telling you, wear your color green. Focus on your heart chakra. Hello, goodness. Okay, I'm just taking these 2, which this card was on the back of the deck and it kept catching my eye. Direction guardian. Choose your path, my loves. Okay, and there's a lot of green here. Choose your path. I'm really feeling like here, I feel like you have options. Choose your path and go down it with stability and conviction. Okay? Get into your Taurian and your Leo energy. Have confidence and faith in yourself. Ground yourself and go forward in your path because you are being divinely protected. This dragon spirit is here to divinely protect you, to make you feel secure, and to make you feel like, yes, you can do this. And I just heard this kind of like roar in my background, like giving you courage, giving you heart, like really like, yes, you can do this, giving you confidence. Absolutely. And I just heard grapes, green grapes. So it's very possible if you guys believe in that sort of type thing, offer up some green grapes. Maybe possibly look up the health benefits is what I just heard. Health benefits of green grapes. And there is a message there for somebody. And also offer up some green grapes. Feed yourself some green grapes and then also offer up some green grapes to this dragon spirit who is here trying to make this bountiful harvest. That's what I just heard for you. This dragon spirit is coming in, trying to open up your heart and trying to ground you and telling you to have courage and to go forward, my loves, okay? And absolutely, all right, sorry about that, you guys, but absolutely ground and go forward, have courage and absolute conviction in yourself and believe in yourself, okay? And call on your ascended masters and your spirits to really be here to help you. And here, what's on the back? Shaman. Trust in higher forces. Absolutely. Absolutely, my loves. All right. Trust in higher forces. Listen to your intuition and trust. All right. You are being divinely guided down this path. All right, my loves. Be smart always. Listen to your heart. Listen to your intuition. All right, my pile ones. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hello, pile 2. How are you, beautiful lovelies, today? I really felt the need to kind of just ask you how you're doing, my loves. I'm really feeling like you guys are feeling a little heavy in your hearts, all right? And I feel like you're feeling a little lost right now, and that's why you've been guided to come here, all right? My pal 2s. All right. And you guys' crystal is a citrine crystal. Okay, so obviously I'm feeling here, I'm feeling solar plexus. All right. So I'm feeling very solar plexus. I'm feeling like you guys might have gone through a loss or had a blow to your confidence. Um, it's possible that some of you might have just ended like you either ended a career or lost a job or lost a partner or yeah, and I'm feeling like you guys are feeling a little down right now, my loves. I feel like you guys are feeling a little down. And it's gonna be okay. Look here. And that is why this dragon spirit is here to help you. Because it's feeling you feeling down. It's feeling you feeling this lack of confidence. Like and I'm hearing this is not very normal for you. I'm hearing that you're really feeling a lot of like the sun vibes, very Leo spirit. I'm feeling very you guys are normally confident and very I'm feeling a lot of like fire energy, a lot of Aries, a lot of I am normally just beautiful and confident, everything's fine. And you guys are feeling a little down, and that's okay. You know, it's normal to be going through something, especially if you just experience a loss. It's normal for you guys to really be kind of have maybe a little bit of downtime or a little bit of time to heal for yourself. So we're gonna see what this dragon spirit really has to say for you and why they're really here to help you. All right. My goodness, that popped out so quickly. Um, all right, so what else do you have to say? Ooh, goodness gracious. You guys are dealing with some heavy shit. I could already feel that. Ooh. And I'm feeling here too, like you guys are almost like, I don't want to talk about it. But you guys are here and God and the spirit's really, oh my goodness. You guys have a ton of energy popping out. And I feel like it's maybe something that you've been avoiding, maybe something you really haven't really wanted to talk about. Mm. Ooh, guys, what's the back of the deck energy? Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I'm feeling some down energy, but it's gonna be, I'm really feeling like too, this dragon spirit is here to tell you it's gonna be okay, my loves, all right? So, first off, the death card. You guys are going through some major changes in your life. You guys are going through some major, something that's really made you feel like you're kind of down on your luck, down and out. But I'm feeling like spirit is here to remind you that things get taken away. I'm also seeing the Tower card. Things get taken away from your life for a purpose. And sometimes when we're in, I'm hearing, and when we're in grief, and I also want to say, I'm so sorry if this was an actual death. I'm feeling like maybe like one or two of you might have lost someone who's really close to you. And if that's true, I'm so sorry, my love. Okay, I'm almost feeling like crying as I'm saying that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you lost this person that meant so much to you. And I know it's going to be hard to continue, especially if that is the case. You know, I'm not ever going to say, oh, you know, it's hard to say that somebody lost somebody. If you are dealing with that, somebody came to the end of their natural life cycle and they, okay, all right, I'm really feeling like this person might be kind of lingering around you, and that could be why in their astral form you feel very down and depressed. You feel like this sense of loss because this person's spirit is kind of still hanging around you a little bit. And I'm feeling a little tightness in my chest, like a heaviness in my chest. And I'm not saying that this spirit is hanging around you to purposely cause you to feel this way, but I'm really feeling like you calling out to their spirit and really calling out to them is leading them to kind of stick around you, to feel like, well, I have to be here for this person. And I know this might be hard. This is going to be hard, but I'm just going to be blunt because that's what I do, my loves. Okay. I'm feeling like it's really important for you to accept that this person came to their natural life cycle, even if it wasn't a natural death, even if it was an accident or something like that. This person was supposed to move on at the time that they moved on. And I know that can be such a hard thing to let go of, it can be such a hard thing to deal with, to process. You know, if you need to go talk to somebody, a counselor, a therapist, go talk to another family member, talk to a friend, do what you need to do, okay? And I'm really feeling like the spirit is coming forward to tell me, please. Okay, and I normally wouldn't do this, but I'm getting a very specific name. I'm hearing Alicia. Alicia, I love you with everything in my heart. Please carry on. Okay, Alicia, and whoever you are, my love, okay? Whew, I'm almost crying for you, okay? This person loved you so very much, but they're like, please, you know, you are really letting depression get to you, and you please, please, please carry on. I love you. This person loved you so much, but please, it's gonna be okay, all right? Whew, okay. I'm really feeling like it's very possible that person kind of hung around to even just give you this message from me. And Alicia, whoever you are, my love, okay? It's gonna be okay. I know that that's hard to hear with what has happened to you in your life. This person loves you. They want you to pick yourself up and to not get lost into depression. You have tried. You have fought so hard to get out of there, and that's to everybody. I'm really feeling like there is a specific message here for Alicia, but also there's messages for other people here where they're saying, the spirit is around you because you've been calling out to them. You've been, I can't, you know, I'm hearing crying. I'm hearing, I can't live without you. I can't live without you. And this person, these spirit is stepping forward to tell me, to tell you, please, you cannot get lost in that cycle. You cannot get lost in that. You have to carry on, my loves, all right? Okay. For those of you that have not lost someone, for those of you who have just lost a job or lost something, I'm not saying that it's not very tragic. This feels very unstable. This feels very unstable. It feels very like, oh my God, where do I go from here? What is this? What is this? You know, you could have lost a relationship that meant to you. Maybe I just heard the word divorce. So maybe you're going through a divorce. Maybe you're going through something that you had no idea that you were about to go through. And you are really feeling down in the dumps. You are really feeling caught up. I'm hearing depression. I'm hearing like you were really being brought down by some negative, oh my goodness. Okay, I'm not trying to scare anybody, but I was just going to say negative energy, but I did hear negative entity. So there are some of you out there who's very possible you might be being brought down by a negative entity that's kind of coming around and seeing that you're depressed, that you're down, that you've lost somebody, and they're kind of feeding off that loss, okay? They're feeding off that, and they're feeding into your depression. You need to stop. Ooh, and I just got chills. I got chills down my legs. Yes, this is a very important message for some of you. Please be careful. Please start wearing some black obsidian. Please be careful when you sleep. I'm hearing make sure that you are cleansing yourself, that you are cleansing out, that it's very possible that some of you might have lost somebody in the home where you stay, where you are. It might be a place that you spend a lot of time, that you are forced to spend a lot of time. That's very possible that somebody could have died in your home, or in the place where you stay a lot. So, you know, kind of, you know, clear that out. I'm hearing some of you might be feeling like you're communicating with somebody that you've lost. My love, you're not. Okay, please be careful. I just got the chills so bad. Please be careful. All right. And I'm really feeling the need to sage right now. So I'm business sage, and I want you to take some of this energy for yourself. Get you some sage. Get you something to cleanse your energy, cleanse your space, cleanse yourself. Okay. Get you some black obsidian. Get you some black tourmaline. All right. Cleanse your space. All right. This is burning so nice for you, all right? Spirit really wants you to have this energy. Please be careful, all right? Please, please, please be careful. Yes. I'm also hearing that it's very possible that for some of you, your video could be like cutting out, or your phone could just suddenly cut off while you're watching this video, okay? Please, I hope that when that happened, that you charged your phone, or that you were just like, what just happened? Or maybe like your app just closed out of nowhere. Please come back to this video, all right? Please be guided, help that person be guided back to this video, okay? Fight against this, all right? Fight against this depression, fight against this. It's very important that you do that, okay, my love? It's very, very, very important that you do that. Keep going. Keep your strength. I'm hearing, I don't hold your strength. You hold your strength, okay? That job, that boss, whatever it was that you lost, it does not hold your strength that's inside of you. It did not take your strength away from you, okay? It has not taken your strength away from you. You have it inside of you. You need to tap into that. You need to light your fire back inside of yourself, all right? And you need to use it to blaze a trail through this darkness that you feel right now. And you need to stay headstrong. There is a spirit that is walking beside you, that is here. There is a dragon spirit here that is walking beside you to say, don't lose your confidence. Don't lose your voice. Don't lose the person that you are in this grief, okay? Do not lose yourself to this grief. Stay true to who you are. I know that for me personally, and I feel really guided to share this story with you right now, I have dealt with major depression for a good part of my life, for several reasons. But when you get out of that depression, I was speaking with a group of my friends who all of us have gone through major depression, and we were talking about how when you are in that depressive state, it puts a filter on your life, on your thoughts, on your mind, on just the way your mind sees the world and sees yourself. And it is so important that some of you are really getting drugged down into these negative thoughts. And I want you to see how huge this flame is right now, okay? Spirit is giving you a ton of power right now. Take that, my love, all right? Take that and let this fire light back inside of you. Do not get down from this depression. Do not. And I'm also saying, do not start beating yourself up, all right? Do not start beating yourself up because you got down, or you've spent some days in the bed, or you haven't showered in 4 days. It's fine, okay? You were dealing with a significant loss. All right, and it's okay. It's okay to have to deal with that, but you need to start dealing with it in a healthier manner, okay? Spirit really wants you to not forget, to not lose sight. Don't lose sight. Don't know that this new hope, this new beginning that you've been really wanting in your mind, that it's coming, all right? You need to get back in touch with this. Hello? Okay. You need to this flame is getting so huge that it's just like blowing out the coloring in my video. Like, I need you guys to know this. This flame is huge, one of the hugest flames I've ever seen, all right? There is so much energy coming to you from Spirit. There is someone who is sending you a ton of energy, okay? Don't take advantage of it. Don't throw it away. There are new opportunities that are going to be given to you that you will not get if you were just laying around in bed. Okay? There are new opportunities. There are new ways. Recapture this light-hearted love and joy. And I'm hearing that. I'm hearing that before this event happened, before this loss happened, that you guys were so full of life and love, and that you've really, and I understand that tragic things can happen to us and it can really get us down, but you have to focus right now. And I'm hearing believe in yourself. And you know what? I'm also hearing fake it till you make it, okay? So maybe some of you need to get out. You need to go hang out with your friends. Hang out. There is a particular person I'm hearing that is like either a friend or a colleague or somebody that just always makes you feel good, and maybe if it's a colleague, maybe you've never hung out with this person, go to this person and tell them, I've been feeling a little down here recently, but you always make me feel better. Can we hang out? Can we go out to lunch? Can we just spend some time together? There's someone in your life that Spirit is really guiding to step forward to you, and that and I feel like when either they will approach you, or if you approach them, that they will be like, I was just thinking about that. I know that you've been dealing with some hardships, come, or if you're getting calls from your friends, hey, we love you, we miss you, we know that you're dealing with some really hard stuff right now. Come hang out with us. Come out to lunch with us. Come see this movie with us, go on a trip with us or go do something. I don't know about everything that's happening out in the world right now. Be safe, of course, as always. If you're going to go out or go do anything, of course, be safe, depending on where you are in the world, of course. But there are some people in your life who really want to come into your life, who really miss having your presence around, and who just really want to come into your life and really help you get over this and help you feel better. And this specific spirit, this person, is really pushing them to come forward to really say, hey, let go of this depression, this that you're letting yourself get stuck in. It's not going to help you. Get back to this state. Start thinking positive thoughts every single day. Okay? Stay focused. Wow. Okay, well, I have several decks here, but I'm really being called to just pull some more tarot for you guys. Let's figure out what's going on here. What should this person be focusing on? Oh my goodness, that flipped so quick. King of Cups and the Eight of Wands. There's somebody here that wants to pour out their love to you. I don't know. I'm hearing your mom for some people. I'm hearing your brother for some people. I'm hearing a neighbor for some people. Somebody you're really close to. Maybe somebody you and this person that you lost hung out with a lot. There is somebody that has kind of like this really strong, loving, I'm hearing Cancer, like maybe there's a Cancer in your life that that just makes you feel good when you're around them. They just, oh, it's not really wanting to, oh, there we go. They just really make you feel warm and happy, and they want to come towards you, and they have so much love to give to you to help you feel better in this situation. Lean on that person. Spirit is the one guiding them to come forward. And it might even be somebody that you haven't hung out with for a while, or you haven't seen, or maybe, something like that. I'm feeling like it's maybe somebody you haven't heard from a while, or you haven't hung out with for a while, and it could be because you have just been spending days on end in bed. There's somebody, and I'm hearing maybe you have a lot of missed calls from them, maybe a lot of text messages being like, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Whenever you need to talk, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Please. Spirit is really asking you to open up to this person, to let them know how you're really feeling. If you are feeling very down, very depressed, this person will do something to help you get out of that. Okay? I'm also hearing that there could be something going on in your life that you're dealing with, a depression that's making you, and this comes from not a place of judgment whatsoever, that is really making you possibly, I'm trying to figure out the best way to say this, maybe do a lot of high risk sexual activities. This depression might have you, you know, going out to the bar or taking randoms home or doing something like that, doing a lot of it. And I'm hearing that they just want you to be careful. Your spirits really want you to be careful, okay? No judgments here whatsoever. Make sure you're using protection, and just be careful. You don't know randoms that you meet at the bar. You don't know, and it's not always safe to be alone with somebody, or to just go back to their place, or to just invite them over to your house for somebody that you don't even know, to know where you live, or to know your code, or to know your number. Please be careful. And this flame is huge again, you guys, all right? Please be careful, okay? Like I said, no judgments, or anything like that. But I'm really feeling like there are some of you who are running to some toxic love, okay, to help yourself feel better. And it's not making you feel better. You know that. Spirit knows that. It's not making you feel better in the end. Please be careful, okay? And please, give to yourself, love to yourself. Maybe spend some time with friends and family making you feel better. Spend some healthy time alone. If you feeling like you're just out here throwing it around everywhere. And I don't say that at all with any kind of judgment. And in my, I promise you, if you're out here, you know what you're doing. Love yourself in a really healthy way. Don't let your depression have you doing things that you're going to make mistakes, because there are things that can happen. There are things that you can catch. You can catch a child, you can catch a child, you can catch a case from somebody who's a little stalkerish or something like that. Please be careful. There are STDs that you can catch and you can never get rid of. All right. Please be careful. And I just keep hearing that over and over and over. Please be careful. Please be careful. All right. And it's really leaning more towards be careful who you just let have your number, who you let just come over to your house. Okay. All right. I'm going to get a few more and close out this reading for you guys. All right. Yeah. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. You guys are going to be given a new opportunity. There's somebody that's going to step forward that's going to really help you feel this happiness again. And it's also going to come from within yourself when you start getting out there, when you start healthfully taking care of yourself, when you start getting up and getting out of bed. And even if it's just getting up out of bed and taking a shower every day, making up your bed, still going to work, not dipping and dodging calls from people that really want to be there for you. Start answering the phone. Start telling them, yes, I'm dealing with something really hard right now, but I so appreciate you guys reaching out to me. You guys love and you guys positive energy means so much to me. There are people in your life who really want to be there for you, pal, too, and let them be there for you, okay? Because their spirit is really pushing them to come forward to help. I'm seeing very specifically there's somebody whose mom is very, very worried about you. Your mom loves you so much and she's so worried about you, okay? Please answer her phone calls. And I'm not trying to make you do anything, of course not. But she has some kind of information or a story or something that she's going to open up to you about, that she's going to really connect with you on. And it is going to help you have this new beginning. And it's very possible that you could have a new beginning with her, and there's people that you're going to connect with that it's going to help you to have like this brand new beginning in your life, brand new connection, brand new closer connection with people that you didn't know you cared about you so much. There's so many people, pile two, in your life that care about you so much, and you might not even realize that how much they do, because they might not express it to you all the time, but they have seen your bright and fun happiness turn into this darkness, and they're like, I am so worried about you, and I just want to know, are you okay? And they genuinely mean that, okay? I know that some of you are afraid that some people just want to stick their nose in your business, and there might be some people who are just sticking their nose in your business, but there are some people in your life who really genuinely care about you and want you to feel better, my love, okay? They want you to feel better so much, all right? And this new beginning is happening, okay? This new beginning is happening, this new opportunity. If you are here about a job loss or about something, a new opportunity is coming to you. That's okay. So I do have a message that makes me feel a little dicey, but it is something that I still want to share with you guys, all right? Some of you feel like you lost the love of your life, and I don't mean to a death. Process that and handle that, exactly how you want to if that's the situation you are. But I feel like there's some of you who have felt like there's a relationship that has ended that you felt like was the love of your life, and I'm really feeling like Spirit is going to show you with time that you will have a new beginning, that in the end you might actually feel freed by this release of this relationship, that there will be somebody else who will come into your life who will provide you with so much love, more than you ever thought that you had, and with a different type of love than that person that you broke up with could give you. And it's going to be exactly the type of love that you need, all right? I'm really feeling guided to show you guys this as well. As I started talking about that, this Emperor card just kept peeking itself out to me, okay? Some of you feel like you might need Okay, what I'm feeling like with this is that this is going to sneak up on you. If you are a masculine presence, this return of your masculine presence, this return of this confidence in yourself is going to sneak up on you. If you are feminine energy and you have broken up with somebody, there is going to be a masculine presence and it could be this person that steps forward that is like, hey, I really care about you. Are you okay? I know you've seemed really down. Like let me just maybe not take you out on a date, but let me, come spend some time with me. Or hey, let me cook you dinner. Or hey, let's go out to eat. Or hey, let's spend some time together. And this person is going to kind of sneak their way into your heart. Okay, you guys, there's going to be some energies here that are going to be sneaking their way into your life, into your heart, and it's going to provide you, kitty, and it's going to provide you with so much love and so much inspiration. Okay, and it's really going to help you have this new beginning and help you have this new, I feel like, presence. Like this person is going to provide a brand new presence in your life that's just going to make you feel so much better, and you're just going to be like, it's going to be okay. All right, and it absolutely will be okay. All right, my loves. I know that you go through very harsh times, and your life can get very dark in some places, and it can feel like it's not going to get better, but it will. All right, keep pushing through it, and keep cleansing negativity out of your life. Okay, be very careful. All right, cleanse this negativity out of your life. Cleanse this negativity out of your life. If you feel like you don't have control over your depression and you have the opportunity, please go see a therapist. Please talk to somebody. Don't let yourself get too lost or bogged down in that. All right, my pal twos, I love you so much, and I'm sending you so much love and light. Please be careful. Please protect yourself. All right, and know that this new beginning is coming. All right, balance and love is coming. A new commitment, it is coming. Okay, it's coming. Trust. But you guys have got to get yourself out of this dark place first. Okay. All right, I love you so much, pal 2. You guys have a great one. Bye. Hello, pal 3. And if you guys choose the enchanting, I think is what I called it, crystal um purple dragon eye, then this is for you, and your crystal is an amethyst. Okay, pal 2, your energy, or sorry, I'm so sorry, pal 3, some of you might have been pulled to pal 2 and also pulled to pal 3. And if you did watch pal 2 first, I'm feeling like it's possible pal 2 could be your past energy or the energy you're working your way out of, and pal 3 is the energy you're working your way into. Okay? But if this is your first reading here, your guy's energy feels very calm, feels very reserved, feels very hermit. Feels very hermit, very taking a step back and kind of observing and understanding, opening yourself up to some things. However, I'm feeling, oh, I'm feeling very, very much so like some of you guys have a block in your throat chakra. So I feel like you guys have been so much in your mind and so much in listening to spirit and channeling, but you have not been expressing how you've been feeling, or you have not been expressing this. Um, this purple dragon is here to help you do that. Is here and is here to say, okay, after all this hermit mode, it's time to put those things into action. You've been in a peaceful state for a very long time. I've come here, I've put you in this peaceful state. I've put you in this peaceful hermit mode. I've been putting you in this opportunity to get downloads and get lots of kind of like third eye crown chakra action, but it's time for you to start expressing some of these things, expressing some of these channeled messages that you're getting. Also just heard the word tarot, so some of you might be tarot readers, or you might work with your own tarot decks, and you've been getting a lot of inspiration, getting a lot of guidance, getting a lot of things have been becoming clearer to you in your mind. And although some things that you are discovering has made you feel very kind of complicated, it's about time that you get these things off your chest, is what I'm hearing. I also, okay. I also just heard the word soulmate. So some of you might have been doing a lot of tarot card readings on a soulmate, or might have been doing a lot of guided meditations, or just doing a lot of thinking and a lot of trying to figure out who somebody is to you. Okay, so let's pull some tarot for you guys. Woo! That popped out quick. Yeah. What is the spirit here? What is the spirit here? To help you realize, to help you realize. Ooh. Okay, out first. The Eight of Cups. Walking away from a particular situation because of a tower. It's made you feel very unstable. And I feel like a lot of you, I feel like, oof, like a lot of you have been thinking about walking away from a particular situation, but you're really worried about the ramifications. You're really worried about how this is going to affect not only you, but other people in your life. And you're really worried about this instability that this tower moment is going to cause to some people in your life. I'm really feeling like a lot of you feel, God, a lot of you have been in your mind so much. A lot of you have been thinking so much. But I'm hearing a lot of you have already made the decision to do this. You guys have already made the decision to walk away. And now you're thinking of, it's feeling like trying to map out your plan as to what exactly is going to happen. I just heard the path of least resistance. So you're really trying to figure out how to create as little like damage from this tower moment as possible, because with this tower still being in the upright, I really feel like there's things here that you really want to salvage. There's relation, and I'm really feeling like family. I'm feeling like a lot of you are feeling like you need to turn your back and walk away from things that maybe your family have been telling you need to be doing. And you're really feeling like, I don't really want to hurt my family's, I don't want to tear apart my relationship with my family. I don't want to have to walk away from my family. But at the same time, I know that this tower moment needs to happen. Ooh, that flame just blazed up. Okay. And I'm really feeling like, and I'm hearing that this tower moment that you have had, I'm hearing multiple tower moments. So you've had tower moments that have made you feel this instability, that have made you feel like it's very possible that you lost your source of income, especially with everything that's going on right now. But it feels like, oh, there's this deep, like, contemplative thought process behind all this. So it's like you're getting to a point now where you're not seeing these tower moments as just, oh, crazy crap is just happening to me. Like, oh, it's just bad luck. Like, why does this stuff keep happening to me? You're not asking for that anymore. From, you have gotten the downloads, and you have gotten the guidance, and to see that these tower moments for what they really are, and to know that you need to walk away from some things that you've been really investing in, and some things that you really need. I'm hearing things that don't serve you. So you're really being guided to walk away from things that don't serve you, and that you're ready to do that. Ooh, this candle might die on you guys. Oof. It's kind of standing on its last legs. So I feel like that could be something, right? You guys are really feeling like there's a situation that's kind of like working its way out of your life, that's kind of like standing on it's the last little bit of something that you need to kind of walk away from or let go of. It's a situation that made you feel very much so like out of balance. So that is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. And it's something that feels like you're walking away from a situation that really wasn't equal give and take for you. And it was a situation, Five of Swords in reverse, that felt like, it feels like it feels like to you, this is a situation that you're just like, I'm done with, I'm cutting it off, I'm walking away. It might unbalance me. It might throw things out of whack. It might become this tower moment for other people, And although you are thinking about other people and you don't want other people to be hurt by this tower moment, you are realizing that the best thing for you is to embrace this instability right now, is to really put all the things and downloads that you've been getting and all the guidance that you've been receiving, like, seriously into some action, right? And really, I'm hearing righting past wrongs. So you've been seeing that there are things that you have been giving attention to that you shouldn't have been giving attention to. And there are people and things that you should have been giving attention to and you've been ignoring and you've been walking away from. And now you feel like, wow, there is a situation that you've been giving so much love and so much attention and so much energy into. And you're like, you know what? I'm over feeling like I tried so hard over this, and now I'm just ready to just cut my ties and just walk away from it, because it's just like I see that the more I try to control, the more I try to hold on to what's happening, it seems like the more towers that happen. And so it seems like the best thing to do is just cut my ties and walk off. And even if it feels like it's creating this really unstable moment in your life, you know, um that sticking it out and hanging on and feeling like, you know, oh, this is just a, I'm hearing like at first when these towers started happening, you were feeling like this thing that you were doing was a test to your commitment, was a test to your strength, was a test, I felt like you felt really tempted to, and you felt like this walking away was a temptation on you, excuse me, of testing your strength. Like, can you stick it out? Can you stick it out even when everything is telling you that this is not a good idea? And I feel like now that you're in a spot, in a space now where you're like, you know what, this was what was really imbalancing myself and me was this situation that I was holding on to. And now it feels like, you know, it feels like there was also somebody in your life with this Five of Swords who was willing to do whatever it took to keep you in that situation, to keep this tower from happening with you, okay? Because here on the back, this Four of Pentacles, they felt very like possessive of you, like they owned you, they controlled you, you were only supposed to do what they told you to do. And that these towers, it might have been somebody in your life telling you that all these tower moments were happening because you just weren't you weren't trying hard enough, or you just weren't doing exactly what they said to do. But the truth of the matter is that they weren't trying to work with you. They weren't, Three of Pentacles in reverse, they weren't trying to spend, you know, they weren't trying to build a healthy foundation with you. They were tearing apart a foundation. You know, they were keeping you from building an actual foundation and stepping forward into what you should have actually been doing. And now you feel this need, right? This need, this Knight of Swords, to rush away from this situation and to be like, oh my gosh, I need to share my truth. And my truth is, I need to share the truth. And the truth is, this situation is not for me. Choosing this situation, Five of Pentacles in reverse, made things worse. Choosing this situation kept me stuck, kept me stagnant. The Chariot in reverse, you know, and that it just felt, woo. Here's that Hermit card. It keeps popping up in almost all of my readings. I keep seeing the Hermit card, this Hermit card in reverse. That it actually kept you here in this Four of Swords, trying over and over and over again, but failing. This Four of Swords, Hermit reverse, like both of these cards being reversed, is making me feel like, you know, it was really just holding you back. You felt like you felt like trying and trying and trying for this situation was giving you hope, was giving you what you needed, but this situation was really what was holding you back. Four of Cups. This tower was like this cup that the divine was trying to offer you, and you were so busy looking at these other things, looking at all these other cups that you had stacked up, to realize that this one cup meant so much more than all these other cups that you had stacked up. Whew, that is a lot. You have been, okay, that you have been really led here, okay? And I'm also hearing this word soulmate. So I feel like it's very possible that some of you might have felt like the person that you were with was your soulmate, but really you have noticed that this person that you're with has been holding you back from your real soulmate, okay? Here, and I'm being led right here on my Akashic records, the back of it with birth in reverse. You know, your creativity, everything And I'm hearing like you've really felt it and you've kind of known it in your intuition, because since you've chosen to stay in this situation, like everything in your life is kind of just falling apart. Like a lack of creativity, a lack of movement in your job, or a lack of money flow, a lack is just everywhere. Towers everywhere is what I'm hearing. And you just kept feeling like, oh, it's just more challenges for me to just race forward and just keep on going, keep on going. And now you've got to the point where you see that walking away from the situation is not a failure, that staying in this situation is a failure. Okay. And I have this deck right now that I'm working on, that's my twin flame soulmate reading deck, and I'm being called to use this. I haven't been called to use it for any of the other readings, but I'm being called to use it for you guys. What does Pile 3 really need to know right now? What does Pile 3 really need to know about this situation? Divine protection. This connection is divinely protected. Relax. Yeah, so I feel like some of you might have really thought that when you chose to stay in this certain situation, that you had lost this opportunity for this other person or this other connection, but you haven't, because the divine has been holding it for you. And because what? Written in the stars. This is a fated connection. Destiny is calling. Embrace yourself, for this is embracing your twin. Okay? Absolutely. What else? What else? What else do you have for this person, Spirit? What else do you have for this person? Something flipped, but with these cards, it's hard to tell. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, we got 2 cards. 5th dimension. Okay? There is a connection beyond the physical. You are connected in the 5D. So yeah, you and this person have written a soul contract to be together. Relax. You guys are going to come together. Just keep following your intuition and following your guidance that you have suddenly now really, like, I really feel like you're over this. Oh, you're over this. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? And you're knowing what you're supposed to do. And now there is a dragon spirit coming into your life to give you the confidence to move forward, saying that I came into your life, I gave you all this guidance, is now it's time for you to step forward and do your part of it. And what's the last one? Divine blessing. Absolutely. This spirit coming into your life was an absolute divine blessing. Okay. You have been given or will receive a divine gift. Use it wisely. Okay. And I just heard divine gift. I just heard that you guys, all this 5D action that you guys have been having, all these downloads from spirit that you guys have been having, that is part of your divine gift, that some of you might have been realizing that you had divine gifts that you did not realize, like spiritual gifts, earlier I was hearing the word tarot, and I was hearing those things. It's very possible that some of you guys could have these same gifts here, and that you're realizing and opening up and walking away from this connection and accepting. It's very possible that the thing that you needed to walk away from, that there's something here maybe your family didn't approve of. Maybe it's this, maybe it's doing readings, maybe it's being more spiritual, seeing that you have divine gifts that you're being given, and that turning away from those is actually causing much more damage than it is helping you, and that you're understanding that these things, all this stuff that you've been building up, all these walls that you're building up around yourself, between you and spirit and you and other people and other connections, that you were supposed to be having these connections, and that this person here is somebody here, it flipped over my hands, that you do not need to walk away from, that this connection is not something that you need to walk away from. Okay, I'm gonna finish reading this. Sorry, I just got that, and I just needed to say that. Of course, you guys heard how fast I started to speak. Okay, keep an open mind. Gifts come in many shapes and sizes. The divine works in mysterious ways. All right, so yeah, so it's very, you guys might be giving, I just heard dreams, so you guys might be getting some divine soul contract wanted to just pop out into my hands, and healing karmic cycle. So You guys might have been going through a healing karmic cycle, or you guys might have been really, this person that you're being led to is somebody that's a soul contract. This thing that you felt, so that you're like, I'm tired of this, I want to walk away from this, I want to give this up. It was something that you needed to go through. It was a part of a soul contract. Here on the back of the deck, separation. It's very possible that this person that you felt separated from, or this thing that you felt separated from, it was needed. It was needed to provide growth. Okay, and that now that you're here and you're ready to fulfill this soul contract that you have with this person, or with, you know, this with spirit, to embrace your divine gifts, to embrace where you're supposed, what you're supposed to be. And you're here turning your back on this cycle and all these towers, and walking into a healing karmic cycle. Karmic lessons are testing you. I did say that you would feel like you were being tested all the time, right? You need to heal past karmic cycles. Energy needs to be cleared. Focus on healing yourself to bring a new positive energy. So absolutely, right? You were feeling like all of this, that not walking away, that not giving this up was a test, when really that you're still starting to see that the test was to ask you, what are you willing to give up? What thing that you have been working on, are you willing to give up? Are you willing to give up something that you thought was good for you, but that spirit is telling you is not? Are you willing to walk away from something that you've invested in, when spirit is telling you that there's something else out there for you? And this could be a job, or a relationship, or, you know, just walking away from a mindset that you held within yourself. I'm really hearing like something that your family might have put into your mind. Maybe your family is not very spiritual, or maybe your family is very specifically spiritual, and they do not want you to invest in this sort of type, you know, doing tarot readings, or doing or spiritual work, spiritual healing work. And that they're like, oh, that's BS, like, what are you talking about, it's not real, you know. And that you've been felt so guided, that you're getting so many guided messages to do that, you know. And spirit is here, and the real test was not for you to stay chained to this thing that your intuition was telling you to detach from. But the real test was, will you detach from this? How will you detach from this? You know, will you do it in the way that spirit really is guiding you to do it, so that you can enter this healing karmic cycle? Okay. And that here, soul contract. You both have chosen this path and made an agreement. What is your lesson? What promise does your soul need to keep? Isn't that what I was just talking about? You have decided that this is your contract, that this is, you have decided, you came together in the 5D and decided, spirit, I want to be tested to see if I will use my spiritual gifts, if I will follow my intuition when it is telling me to let something go, even when that something seems like it's going to be completely imbalancing and it's going to tear my whole life apart to let that go. Will I let that go and trust in you, spirit, that you will fill the space that I make in my life with happiness, with healing, with appropriate karma? Okay. Now I'm being guided to pull from my Mystic Art deck. So what energy does this person need to work on, spirit? Well, that is a lot. That is a whole lot. Okay, I'm going to take just that one. What else does this person need to work on, spirit? Okay. Ooh, spirit has a lot to tell you. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. Is that all, spirit? Is that all? No. What other energies does this person need to work on? What other energies does group 3 really need to work on? What is this dragon spirit really trying to tell them? What is this energy that's entering their life really trying to get them to focus on and do? Okay. What do they really need to be doing? Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, I'm feeling stop, then look at the back, and I'll read that in a second. I'm hearing you read these first. Okay, so I'm getting your root chakra. Okay, ground yourself, plant deep roots to let your mind expand. And then, of course, your third eye chakra. So those two chakras also came out in pile 1. So it's very possible that you might have also come here from pile 1. It's also very possible that you might have watched all 3 piles. If you came here from pile 1, yeah, I'm feeling like Okay, well that just flew across the room. But your root chakra, this, okay, so it's very, very possible that this spirit might have come here. You know, that it could be multiple dragon spirits I'm hearing could have possibly been coming to you, or you could have one dragon spirit that's kind of wearing a coat of many colors that's kind of helping you work through multiple things in your path forward, okay? That you need to be focusing, right? You were in this third eye chakra, right? Look beyond the physical. The universe expands endlessly. So yeah, look beyond what you thought would have made a good, a good investment, and see that there is something else out there, that you're turning your back on what is good investment and walking towards what? The moon, which is your intuition, which is also a feminine energy, a higher level feminine energy that's maybe out there, that's calling for you, maybe working towards. In pile one, it was it was about your feminine energy growing and getting better, and you trying to manifest something that you lost back into your life. And it's very possible that if you're here from pile one, that that you were here, and you turned your back on that thing, and spirit was trying to give you a gift, and you turned your back on it. You felt like you missed an opportunity, but here you are again, understanding that after all of this, right? That after all of this, I'm really hearing like there's a specific person that watched all three, and that it was like a progression for you, right? That with after all these downloads, that you are in this space manifesting this opportunity back into your life here. Lake. And it says, stand still. All life is contained within these borders. Look within for the answer. So yes, meditating, going in, meditating, focusing on your third eye, seeing you have done this. You have stood still in this moment and seen, okay, you have been here. Like I was just saying when I very first started this, right? You were here. You have been getting downloads. You have been getting guidance. And now here you are being like, all right, it's time to put all of this into action. It's time to step forward. It's time to do something about this. And what the root chakra was ground yourself. Ground yourself so that your mind can expand. Walk away from these things that are holding you back, and ground yourself in your new possibilities is what I'm hearing. Okay, and here I want to draw a few cards here. Okay, I'm hearing that I need to shuffle. So I'm going to do the shuffling first that you need. Okay. So what I'm going to pull here from my Angels and Ancestors deck. What is going to help pile 3 ground? What is going to help pile 3 ground? Drum, dream and journey. So yeah, I'm feeling like some of you could have been having some dreams. That some of you could have been having, that some of this guidance could have come to you in a dream. I'm feeling a specific dream, like there is maybe a specific situation or a specific person that you had a dream about, that you talked to this person, or that something happened, and after you woke up from that dream, you were like, I know what I have to do. I have to walk away and go towards this other person, or this other thing that I have this soul contract. I have a soul contract with this person. Also, this fifth dimension, right? You're talking to this person in dreams in fifth dimension, and you're feeling like, I'm also hearing dream and journey. I'm also hearing follow your dream. So it's very possible that doing tarot, or that doing something, that there's something spiritual that you've been really thinking about, or that you've been really guided to do, but you've had people in your life tell you, no, what? You can't make a career out of that. You're going to be poor for the rest of your life, or something like that, and that it's like, how can you walk away? It's very possible that maybe that you were, I'm hearing like maybe in the process of getting a degree, or maybe you already got a degree, and somebody's like, how are you saying that you're going to just completely walk away from your degree? This degree that if you follow through, I'm hearing like a doctor or a law profession that's going to really like, how are you just going to walk away from that to go pursue something that you have no idea how you're even going to make a career out of it? How are you going to do that? And Spirit is here to tell you that it's time to put those dreams and those channels and things that you have been getting into action, and that it's time for you to stop just dreaming and to start this journey. Okay. Water guidance. Whoop. Wow. Let's see here. Woo. Yeah, Shaolin Monk. Be graceful in movement and action. Absolutely. So Spirit is telling you, yeah, so that's what I had up here, right? When I was feeling that earlier, when I had these first cards where it was like this tower moment is happening, but you want to take the path of least resistance. You want to take the path that is gonna cause the least amount of damage. It's not like, you wanna choose this thing and then go, F my family, whatever, I'm never gonna talk to you guys again. Of course, you don't want to do that. You don't want to turn your back on their support and their love, and you don't want to do something that's gonna make them feel disappointed in you. But at the same time, you're like, I have to follow down my path, okay? And I want you guys to know that this candle is burning on empty right now, but it has made it all the way through. You got, and it is just a wick. It's just a wick at this point, but it is still just burning. Still just a burning for y'all, okay? Ooh, and the same card came out for a different pile as well. Direction Guardian. Choose your path. Choose your path, pile 3. I'm hearing choose your path wisely. Yeah. More? Let's look at the bottom of the deck. Oof. Water Guardian. Here in reverse. Connect with your emotions. So I feel like some of you might have been turning your back on your emotions. This also came up for pile 1. But some of you guys might have been trying to approach this from an extremely logical point of view in your mind, and that you've really been trying to disconnect from your emotions. Or there might have been people. I'm seeing a card from my Moonology deck, which is emotions are running high. So it's very possible that there could be some people around you who are throwing out some kind of toxic or negative emotions about you choosing to walk away. There could be somebody in your life that uses emotions kind of against you, like maybe every time you try to walk away from a particular relationship or a particular something, and you're just like, and they just start crying or they start losing it, or your family starts just being like, I just worry about you so much and I don't think you're going to make it. How are you going to pay your bills? And they put a lot of worry. And I feel like you've been really particularly trying to walk away from a very particular emotion that's tied into this whole walking away situation that you're really trying to let go of. And I'm hearing fear and disillusionment. And I'm hearing seeing fear is the illusion that it is, right? Somebody has used emotions against you, pile 3. Somebody has really used their emotions against you, and it's made you a very logical person. It's made you a very, emotions make you weak. Emotions make you very, emotions take you off your true path because you're not, illogical. And I'm feeling very much so like there might be somebody who just has like these wild swings of emotions, and it's made you feel like you need to walk away from emotions and kind of detach. And also, I'm really feeling like you've really had to really kind of sit back and meditate and think and get into your headspace about all of this, because you felt very emotional, or there's been a lot of emotions around you walking away from a particular something. And it doesn't feel like your emotions, it feels like other people's emotions. And it feels like you are tired of listening to other people's emotions. You are tired of letting what you want, what your happiness, be held back and be, distracted by other people's emotions, and I'm gonna honestly say, like, I don't honestly say this very often because I think it is very important for us to be in balance, to be in touch with our emotions and with our body and with who we are, and also in touch with our mind and with our logical self, to have a balance of that. But this person, whoever they are, they feel very emotionally imbalanced, and they feel very much so like they've been emotionally imbalancing you. And it feels like you've been really being drawn forward to walk away from this situation, and I feel like Spirit is behind your back and telling you, yeah, choose your path, choose what you want, move forward in, grace. But it's time to to go on this journey. You've been having these dreams, you've been having these channeled messages, and it's time. Spirit's telling you it's time to step forward. And that was the very first message that I got when we very first started this, right? You've been getting all these downloads, and it's time for you to step forward and have some action, but move gracefully, choose wisely. And I'm also hearing silently. what is that saying that they say? Gangsters move in silence, right? Like, so it's very possible that this person that brings a lot of emotions and brings a lot of imbalanced emotions to this, it also could be telling you you need to balance your emotions about a little bit. Don't let this person who seems to be a little emotionally unbalanced make you feel like bringing emotions into a situation only like wrecks the situation, or only, um I'm hearing that there might be some masculine energies that really feel like, oh, emotions are silly, and it kind of, and it, it just makes you misjudge situations. When the truth is that when you balance out your logic and your emotions, it creates a much deeper understanding, and that when you are balancing your emotions, that your intuition is even stronger. All right. So I'm hearing, don't let this other person who doesn't seem to be able to balance their emotions imbalance you into not investing in your emotions, okay? Because emotions are important, especially to our intuition. All right, it's very important to our guides. It's very important to this particular dragon spirit guide that's coming to you here in this reading, telling you you've been in your mind, you've been in your logic space, you've been in your head space, you've been in your crown chakra and your third chakra. It's time, your third chakra, which is your sacral, or not sacral, I'm sorry, which is your solar plex chakra. um you know and that, yeah, and maybe it is, maybe you do need to have a little bit more in your in your solar plex chakra. I keep on saying sacral chakra too, so maybe, yeah. And with this imbalance of emotions, it's very possible that a few of your chakras have been unbalanced, or have been unbalanced by certain people that have made you block off certain emotions out of your life, and that you don't need to do that, pile 3. All right, and that to understand that emotions do play an important role in this, but to not let yourself get overly emotional, but to make sure that you're not overly only in your mind. And if you're just thinking, 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 but you're not putting things into action, nothing is going to happen. All right. And I thought the flame just went out, but it almost went out, and then it flared back up. It's the tiniest little flame, and it's like, it's really trying to make it through you guys reading. Okay, so I'm going to call it here. I'm going to call this reading for you guys here. This whole reading was a very beautiful reading for me, and I'm so happy. I feel like some really important messages came out there. um I feel like there's something else I need to tell you, pile 3. Okay. Oh, all right, I was about to call it there, but I'm sorry, there is another message that needs to come out to you, pile 3, and it wants to come out in the tarot. All right, that was a lot. That's a lot, Spirit. Oh, okay, Spirit wants me to take all of them. I'm sorry. Yes, thank you, Spirit. All right, and right here on the back of the deck, the Magician. So I feel like there's some of you out there that feels like there's some things that I didn't touch on, and you really want some guidance about manifesting this change in your life. All right, about manifesting a new opportunity in your life. You feel like an opportunity got taken away from you, and you feel shy is the word I want to say, about presenting a new opportunity, or maybe stepping forward towards this other person that we were talking about, that you have this soul contract, that you were fulfilling one soul contract with people, or with your family, or with spirit, and that you're entering into another soul contract. And so I'm feeling like these cards right here are going to be talking about this new person, this new opportunity, this new thing that you're walking away from. We spent a lot of time talking about what you were still involved with, but this right here, this energy feels like what you are walking away into. Okay. Okay. Woo. 8 of Pentacles. Working really hard. This that you want is going to take a lot of work. And I feel like I want to tell you, there are going to be some moments that you feel really sad and unhappy. Not like depressed, not like down, but it feels more kind of like nostalgia. I'm kind of feeling like the kind of, oh yeah, it feels kind of like the Six of Cups kind of action, where it feels kind of nostalgic, kind of like maybe there will be times when you're like, did I make the right choice? Or maybe there'll be times when you'll look back on a relationship or a job that you walked away from like, oh man, like I do kind of miss some parts of it. And that's okay. You know, you're not going to be happy, all 100% happy all the time about everything. Okay. Here I have the King of Swords in reverse, which feels like a warning. Don't hold back your truth anymore. All right. Stay truthful to people. Don't start feeling like you need to be too sneaky and lying to people, okay? It's okay to move in silence, but don't hold back your truth from people. Stop holding back your truth. Don't be so willing to I'm hearing cut things off and walk away from them and be too much in your logical thinking, okay? Stay true, but it's a little bit of you're a little too much in your headspace about some things. I'm hearing ground yourself in some things and be truthful. Be truthful towards whoever it is that you're walking towards, and be truthful towards whoever you're walking away from. And speaking of that, Three of Cups in reverse. Be mindful of holding on to multiple things at once, to still holding on to past energy while trying to move forward towards other energy. It's also feeling a little bit more like this too, where you might feel a little unhappy at first because maybe you feel like things are not going to be immediately as joyful as celebration as you want them to be. Like you want to walk away, right? Maybe you want to walk away from the situation that's at a 10, right? Or that felt like the investment was at a 10, and you're going to walk away towards a situation where you're going to have to work really hard to make it up and to work towards that 10. You know, maybe you feel like you're walking away from a situation that you invested so much in to walk away into nothing, and you're going to feel a little sad about that. You're going to feel a little bit like maybe you want to be a little sneaky and not be too truthful, get a little too into your mind. Be careful. That's a warning. Also, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, right? We all know that the Three of Cups is like a, you know, third party situation. Don't be putting anybody in a third party situation, okay? You wouldn't want to be in that situation, and nobody else wants to be in that situation either. If you are, fulfill your contract with this past person and walk away and do a clean break, okay? This is a warning, okay? Both of these. If you hold back your truth and if you try to put somebody in a third party situation, this will not work in your favor, okay? I'm hearing there will be more towers, and they will be permanent towers of somebody will cut you off, is what I'm hearing. So you be careful, okay, about trying to possibly put somebody in a third situation. If you're feeling like this isn't working out or isn't as moving as fast as you want to, don't go back, okay? Don't go back into past ways. Don't go thinking that just because maybe you walk away from somebody, okay, if this is specific a relationship like that you are walking away from and that you are walking into a new relationship, don't think that just because things don't work out immediately or just because that person goes, okay, yeah, we can be friends, and then you're thinking friends, like, no. You know, I want the whole shebang. I want to go straight into us being a full-fledged relationship. Well, that might not happen. So you might want to come into it. Whoa, okay, this fire, just look at that flame just lit back up. Okay? That flame was like out and it just burned like crazy out of nowhere, okay? So so I'm feeling like give it some time, okay? Something might start off slow, but it's going to flare back up, okay? Give it some time. Okay. And that little bit of flame, I did a little bit of smoke reading there for you guys. I'm hearing it might not go exactly as you have planned. Things might not just If you're walking away to another situation, maybe this other career that you're walking away from is going to take some time. It's going to take some time to build up to what you were having before, okay? Excuse me. It's going to take some work. It's going to take some you stepping up and doing some serious work. If it's a relationship, it's a career, it's going to take some work. And there might be times where you're like struggling for money or things like that. And you're thinking, did I make the right decision? Should I go back? What should I really do? I don't know if I feel 100% the way I was thinking I was going to be fulfilled in this situation. But Spirit is like, if you stick to it, if you show that you are really committed to this new thing, 10 of Cups. What's coming in this situation? A lot of hard work. Maybe things aren't going to be progressing as fast as you might want them. You might want it now. But I'm hearing create a healthy, firm foundation. Okay? Pile 3, you're getting a little bit of extra, okay, here. But this is like a real extra. This warning came through real tough for you, okay? Real tough, like a nail sandwich, okay? Be careful with your energy. Be careful with falling back into old ways. Be careful, because I'm hearing you maybe get a little silent. You maybe get a little shifty. You maybe get a little, oh, maybe I should go back. Don't do that, okay? Stay with it. Stick with it. Even if you're not making as much money, even if you have to struggle for a little bit longer, even if this relationship or whatever it is doesn't get immediately started off and it isn't the full-fledged committed straight to marriage relationship that I'm hearing that you might think it might be in your mind. In the end, taking your time is going to create this 10 of Cups moment where you feel completely fulfilled in your life, in who you are, in your relationship, in a marriage is what I'm hearing. Or if that's what you're asking about, take your time and really fulfill what you're supposed to be doing in this healing contract, okay? And it in the end will bring you a lot of happiness. And I feel like that is a fantastic place to leave this whole reading off for you guys. Yeah. And Spirit wants to just reminded me that you have been manifesting this opportunity. You've been manifesting it, Power 3. So really take advantage of it and be true to yourself and make sure that you are staying true to your person, and that that you are really speaking your truth. I'm hearing that you stay a lot in your mind and you don't really want to express a lot of this to people, speak your truth, okay? Speak your truth and stay firm in that truth. Don't go back, okay? Because the 10 of Cups is ready to come for you. All right, pile 3, all right, all of my pals, actually. If you are skipping here to the end and just getting a little outro message for you guys, stay really strong. There wasn't any really like I thought that this would be a little bit different, but it really was a lot about you guys. It really wasn't a lot about the dragon spirits, It really was a lot about you guys really making some serious changes and dealing with some serious things in your life, and knowing that there is this courageous, strong, really, really, really highly spiritual being, or highly spiritual, like high level spirit guide that is around y'all, really helping you get through everything that you're dealing with right now, okay? You guys stay strong, stay loved, stay loved, stay bright, stay spreading love and light, all right? And I love you guys always. I'll see you next time. Bye.